It sure seems like we're going to World War III, huh? Remember, there's still going to be two completely different stories between mainstream and social media. They're all connected together, obviously, because they're the media. The elite mouthpieces like the Chad Booksams and AMTV, hard hitting in your face, and all those guys, and the Richie from Boston, and Tyler from the Mullen, and all of you guys that are disinformation agents. Because what you're going to do is you're putting out disinformation. You're not putting out all of the truth. That's why it's disinformation. On the mainstream media, they're going to play it down. On social media, they're hyping it up. When it comes down to it, the mainstream media is going to push, flee, run, take off. We're all going to die. You got to get out of here. Oh, wait, but buy our silver and gold. Click the link below. Even though the economy is going to collapse and the government's going to kill everybody, buy the gold and the silver. That way you can protect your assets. Protect your assets. Protect your ass. That's why when you have two different reports, you're going to have two different types of people. You're going to have the ones that flee from the fear of the noise, which is going to be all of the people that pay attention to social media and believe it. All the poor souls that believe all these stories are real. Now, are they really sending people to Iraq and all the people that in the army and the military? Of course they are. Is everybody in on it? No. The people in the military, the ones in the front line, they don't know what's going on. They're just following orders. How are you supposed to know? It's the same way as, how is anybody supposed to know in the world what's going on if you don't study and pay attention? I seen I don't know if it was a commercial or a movie or a preview or something, but it showed all of a sudden all these people just like up and disappeared. Your next door neighbor is still there. Guy over there is still there. There's a couple people here just straight. They're packing their stuff and they're out. They're out. They're getting out of here. Because it's what they are hearing. Where are they getting their information from? And then the neighbor that's sitting still, it's either one or two reasons. He's sitting still because he hasn't heard the noise. He's not fearful of the noise that he's hearing as he stays still. Or he's just not hearing any of the noise that the fear is pushing. Where the fear is coming from, it's the social media. Because here's how they spin it. It's World War III. I mean, there is no question that it is World War III, according to Chad Booksam and AMTV, Christopher Green. There's no question that even Stephen Ben-Nun is letting you know it's going to get worse really quick. Now, he doesn't push, well, to a degree. Man, dude, you gotta watch your... Just get hit by a car. he hasn't pushed the fear to a degree, although there's still people that need to hear that you were going to war and this is all happening. But again, I don't feel like he's lying to me. I just feel like he's not saying everything because, well, how can you say everything? Only I can say everything. Because I've never been from the inside. And I can run my mouth. And the only reason why they didn't kill me is because we're at that time where what I'm saying is actually going to happen. And it's true. What I'm saying, how the people's hearts have changed from the inside out, is exactly the way the butterfly is. It's the whole entire reason why God created butterflies. So he can show us how from the inside out, that thing gets changed the moment it's born. And then when it's time to wrap itself in its cocoon, I don't know how long you wait till then, probably 2 weeks. After you wait that certain amount of time, the butterfly pops out. He's no longer slowly walking on the ground, trying to get where he got to go. Grounded. He can now just straight fly away. Like, I'm out. If I was dampering their little project that they got going on, and they weren't planning on doing what I said that they're gonna do, well then, yeah, I'm pretty sure they would have already shut my ass up, and I would have had some kind of freak accident somewhere that who knows how, whatever happened to Robin. Poor Robin. It's a shame, you know, that poor guy, all his conspiracy theories, he was, you know, oh well. That's why I'm still alive. That's why I'll stay alive. That's why everybody lives. Because it's true. The ones that are on the inside, they know it. Because they're the ones that are pushing the buttons, and they're the ones that are changing the minds. That's why I'm still alive. That's why I stay alive. That's why nobody dies. But that mainstream media, they're going to downplay everything. That's why Trump tells you peace. That's why he says safety. And that other guy that died, Salami, I wonder if he's going to rise back up, if there's going to be rumors that he rose back up from the dead. What do you think? I think there might be something out there, because there's something about a couple days or a few days of mourning. Man, they got the whole nation. They can't, not all those people can be in on it at the funeral, because they all believe that there's a dead body in that casket. I think it'd be pretty funny as they're carrying the coffin, and the one guy trips and it falls, and then it like rolls over, and then like some obvious dummy just flops out like. But that's exactly what I'm doing to this whole world script is identical to that scene right there. In your mind, whatever it is that I've been doing, and you got the disinformation agents, the 450 false prophets, constantly, they'll never stop trying to come against me, because it's what your job is. But you got those guys that they're all part of that coffin that just fell and opened up, and then now a dummy fell out right in front of your face as you thought. Here you are crying for Samalami, and then you see that. Look at that eye of the dragon up there. You know, the true eye of the dragon, if you can see it, the William Penn, the true eye of the dragon is the second 9/11 when it opens up, because the first 9/11 was the first eye. And then the second 9/11 is the second eye opening up. But it's equivalent to all of everybody standing like, I support Osama bin Laden. And then the guy carrying the coffin trips over a curb and he falls, and he's the weakest link. And then they click that link below, and then it opens up, and then the dummy falls out right on your foot with his jaw like looking up at you, and then you're looking down like, what the fuck is this? This shit's fake? What? There you go. That's what I'm doing. It's equivalent to that in your mind as this whole thing is unfolding. You know, another thing they're doing, and I could see this coming, you know, like a mile and maybe 1.9 miles away, or even I seen it 4.1 miles away. They're gonna say every damn thing that I've said, all those predictions a year ago. You know, Donald Trump getting assassinated. Now, when's the last time we had a president get assassinated? Well, never. But when's the last time they told you? JFK. He got his head blown off. Before that, I think Abraham Lincoln, he got assassinated. When's the last time World War III was here? Well, it never. I've only been on YouTube for a little over 1,000 days. I hopped on, and after a year, I said World War III is going to start on April 7th, 2018. Before it did, it came around. It was a Syria gassing on April 7th. It was the beginning of everybody popping up saying World War III is imminent. It's right around the corner. That was the beginning of wars and rumors of wars. So here we are now, where it's going to be war. World War III is going to be declared. It's already being declared. Well, you know, it might not be declared on the mainstream media because they're going to downplay everything. But it's obvious as all hell that on social media, everybody's pushing it. They're not saying wars and rumors of wars anymore. They're saying World War III. I told you World War III would begin very soon. It never happened before. And within my YouTube career, it's going to happen. Just like Donald Trump being assassinated. I guess it's obvious. They say these things. Like, in other words, all my predictions that I made, they didn't come true yet. The date I attached to it wasn't correct. That's the whole point of getting people turned off and tired of listening to my channel and hearing me set dates with everything. Remember, the script is understood. The date is the only thing connecting the dots. That's it. So they play it out as everything that was predicted beforehand is now coming to the surface. And now, because this is what is sickening about it, but this is why I had to say it beforehand. Because they try to steal your thunder. When you say something that's, no way, Rob, that's, yeah, right. Fast forward a year later, that's all they're talking about. That's all they talk about, like Trump's assassination. Because now you know he's going to get that attempt, at least, of being assassinated is coming his way. Because they're showing you the other people that are getting assassinated, that he's assassinating. You think that they're not going to retaliate according to the world script? Of course they are. They have to. And then World War III. Now all of a sudden, okay, now all of a sudden it's out there. It's on the surface, and everybody's like, yeah, well, we know World War III's here, Robin. Duh. No. Rewind. Go back before when everybody said, no way, no World War III, no, never. It's always been like that. We've always heard wars and rumors of wars. Shut up. You're paid to say that. Most of you is. And the others, whatever. Some are paid to say it, and others you just want to disagree. That's fine. You can do that. I'm telling you, that building right there is going to go. That's what it's going to do. And it's going to happen on February 3rd, 2020, after the Super Bowl, after 5:55 remaining in the fourth quarter at the Super Bowl, when there's this explosion on the sidelines while in the end zone of Section 102, and nobody wins the Super Bowl this year because that's the way it is. World War III will be declared. Yeah, it has to be, because it still needs to be that 21-day period. World War III will be declared because of the football game, the Super Bowl, being hit by a missile, and then this 7-story building here. That 7-story building gets hit with a tidal wave. My job is to remind you what I said back then, and to show you it's coming to pass right now, and to warn you what's ahead, and then to tell you to repent for the ones that are still lying consistently. Liars. Constantly lying. Which reminds me of Tyler Mullen. I appreciate your comment. I appreciate your comment so much I screenshot it so I can save it for when you stand in shame from all of your lies and your tactics. It's been exposed. You can't. What are you gonna do? Elijah mocked the 450 false prophets. You said he only did it once, Robbie. You do it continually. Fine. What's the sin? Mocking or continually? Which one is it? Elijah mocked supposedly once, which means he had a sense of humor. Did he only have a sense of humor one time, or did he have a sense of humor continually? When you mock somebody, is that the sin, or is it continually the sin? Or is it what you continually lie about is the sin? When you're continually doing something like lying through your teeth, that's the sin. Mocking, you just offend your 449 other buddies because that's your job. When I put the bait out there, and I know it's going to grab certain people's attention. I love when I do that first before knowing it, and then it happens, and then I see a dirty fish hop on like Tyler Mullen telling me to repent because I continually mock him and his buddies, and it kind of offends him. Well, many will be offended in these days, but you're not really offended. You're just pretending to be, because you know what's going on. I mean, not all of it. You don't, because you're still freezing. You're still in the 32nd degree. You're not quite as a 33rd, because the promise is right now. The promise is to reign as a prince and a king and all that good stuff. But when you get mocked once by Elijah, and it's not a sin. So if he mocks you 2 times, does that become sinful? Being consistent, is that what the sin is? A consistency amount of whatever it is you do, is that sinful? Or is it what you do consistently that's sinful? A mocking, you go either way. There's the mockingbird. I'm the mockingbird. Just ask Mark 18, he'll tell you. He gave me the name. I love how that it's like it's okay to mock once, but not twice, Rob. You're really pushing the issue here, because you keep continually mocking me, Chad Book Sam, Christopher Green, Richie from Boston, whoever else in the hell, everybody, all my other friends. You keep mocking us, and you're gonna burn in hell, Robin. Right. So I thoroughly enjoy mocking you guys. Thank you, Steve, for giving me this platform on YouTube to be able to mock your employees. I know you appreciate it more than I do. They don't really appreciate it too much because they're the ones getting their asses handed to them and feeling kind of stupid because, you know, when you pretend you're not reading, this is the part that always killed me, and it's just time to blow the lid off it. You pretend it's like they got the script, they read a little bit, pretend that they're just talking straight to you like I am right now without an earpiece in your ear, just thinking off the top of their head when they're not. Talking real eloquent and fast, and just, it's like, wow, man, that guy has a mind on him like no other. Like, how do they remember their words? They are good. I mean, I know Hollywood remembers their lines, but man, 10 minutes straight? I don't think so. Just want to show everybody how easy it is to just put a damn, you know, if I had a tiny one like they do, you wouldn't even notice that I have it in my ear. But I only have the big bulky one right now. And I just want to show you that that's how they do it. I want to wound their head a little bit more. Like, I've already wounded it, but it hasn't been known yet. They haven't fully had a wounded head altogether because that second 9/11 didn't happen yet. But the people that are watching the video, you guys already know what's going on. Everything's been exposed. It's coming to its end. This war that's going to jump off is coming to its end. This is the ending of all. It's not the beginning of a 7-year tribulation period. It's the ending of the liars. It's just the ending of it. Everybody's going to start telling the truth. The ones that didn't repent yet because you're still lying day in and day out, you repent last. That's all. It's not that big of a deal. You just stand there feeling stupid. That's it. I can't threaten you with your life. Can't tell you're going to burn in hell for an eternity. You're just going to stand there feeling stupid.